So I just want to give an update on, I guess, my progress on trying to make an anime or visual drama. And so I made this app where it takes in my notes of what happened in the session, my D&D session. I read it like this, and I put it in here. And so these are the notes, very rough sketch. And what this part does is it outputs a more novel based writing off my notes. It's pretty nice. I enjoy it. And I told it to take some creative liberties. And then I take this text and I put it into this beat choreographer. And what it does is it makes beats or like a storyboard for this novel that the AI made. And this one is particularly set up to take creative liberty for action sequences that aren't fully described in the novel. So, for example, here is, you know, he casts darkness, and they just describe the massacre, the slaughter, falling one by one. And so let's get to that spot. So yeah, I play a warlock and we do that darkness cheese. so so Sam casts darkness and Sam recognizes Pippi. Pippi attacks. Okay, that's very similar. Usually in a different one I generated, they would create some more action scenes, but this one did not this time. So okay, well here's, let's see. Yeah, maybe it doesn't really add that many. But anyway, so I have this storyboard that's created from the text, and what I do is I generate poses based off this visual description. I I think so. It's first poses, then the camera, and then the special effects. And so I could do it one by one, but I made a button to where it does it all automatically but successively still. I've heard, so AI told me that when brainstorming with Gemini, that if you try to do it all at once, it does a worse job. So if you set task but do it successively, it's better. But if you're sitting there playing with Gemini like that, it's gonna take forever. But if you make an app, it makes it much more streamlined. So this is the pose data. It describes the poses for each of the characters in the scene. And so you see the next one is the camera. And so the reason why I did this is because it just makes it more consistent. Otherwise, if you leave it vague, the AI will not make it do well. But we'll see later on that I think it's just too much information at this point where the AI still doesn't do a good job sometimes. But so while this is loading, I'll go over here too. So eventually, I want to do this for all my favorite books, but instead of notes turning into a novel, we just start at a novel. So same thing, except now I can actually just upload the PDF. So I just uploaded a PDF of chapter one of a book called The Outstretched Shadow. I really like this book, but we can see it's 68,000 characters, but it does it just fine. And it actually goes, so I set it up to where it goes through and does the same thing where it makes the beats, and then it'll do poses, camera, and then special effects. But I also did this thing where it tells me what text that it was using. And so, see, this is about the garden market scene, and this is the garden market scene. The reason why I wanted that text, though, was the character poses, camera, and lighting, or the special effects, they tended to exaggerate. So I told him not to exaggerate and really try to stick to the source material. And I, instead of having to go through this whole thing, I think it would be better if it could reference it for this beat, which is exactly what this does. And so, yeah, so I that's how I have it. And similarly, I really told it to, as we'll see in the dialogue, to really try to keep true to the source material, because without that prompt, it was just like using its own literary style, making stuff up, and the pictures would be so exaggerated because the way the AI writes is very exaggerated. But right, so let's see what this looks like, or maybe this one's done. No, it's not done. So I go, I import it into this image gen lab, and this one I have some references already that I plugged in, and so it uses my character pretty good. I think this is pretty good. I have it set up to output 4 at a time. But yeah, they're pretty good. It's not like crazy, over exaggerated or anything. I wish I could. I should have kept an example, but I didn't. But for example, what it had before is it's a crowded market. They're excited about the strawberries, right? But the original writer, not the original AI writer, would describe it like they were fighting for it, and in the scene they were just like going crazy for these strawberries, and that's not what was happening in the book. So I really told it to tone it down. So let's see another one. So sometimes it's still not good, and I did set it up to. Oh, okay. Yeah, the hand is foreshortened. But anyway, let's see what it makes. Sometimes it's still not great. At first, it wasn't even respecting the art style. You had to go in and set up the prompts to do so. Oh, so that's not bad. What is this kid doing? Um, that is kind of messed up. But AI might be able to fix that. But I like this. This is better. This is better. But as I was saying, what you can actually do is make a setting. I made a settings tab to where I can see what each person or director is doing. So the story analyzer, you can set up to say to view the prompt that guides these directors. And so, for example, you're a director, visual drama. I mean, I had previously prompted this, but now you can really see what's going on, and have it here. So, for example, I told it to not use camera terms because it used to have camera terms in the settings. But the main point of having this for me was that I can see what it's doing, and I can edit it from here, and then see if it actually went through. And so that was pretty helpful. And so it's looking pretty good. So I have it down. I do think the results are better when you have all the poses, camera direction, and the VFX lighting all done successively, not at the same time. And the results are better, especially for this. But for the action scenes, this is still going. Yeah, it takes a long time. And so actually, most of the time I'm working on this is just waiting. But so I have the story beats. We should look at the story. So Kellen, it just goes on about Kellen. He's dissatisfied with the city, and he's just wandering around complaining, I guess. He gets shoved by this high mage Corellius. And then he goes to the low market, and then he finds books that are disguised. They're the wild magic books, and that's all that happens, really. But it tells a nice summary of that whole chapter one. And so now I have a pipeline that makes the the dialogue and then all the information needed for the picture. Oh, I should. Once this is done, I'll show it. So it's on the VFX page, but you can see the prompt. So you see this one's better, but the picture is not as, yeah, you see the results aren't as good. But yeah, that one was good. Yeah, I had it set up to generate four at a time, but man, it costs money, dude. I'm already at 240. Started at around 290. And so pretty much done with the pictures. Worst case is, or what I have in mind is, I think the AI will keep getting better. I at least have this pipeline down, and so if the image gen gets better, it can take in more information. Then this pipeline will also get better. So I have the images. What I want to do now is make a, so when dialogue plays, right? I want it to be like a JRPG where a picture of the person speaking pops up and then there's a text box. And so that's the next step that I'm gonna work on. And then after that, I really need to see if, one, I need to make a script with timing. So this just has it. It has no timing though. Like how long is this picture gonna be up? When does the sound play, etc. And then so I need to make that script, the timing script. But I mean, not me, but make a AI app that does that. And then I need to somehow see if AI can video edit too. I feel like that's gonna be a while. Well, oh, before that, I need to play, and then I also need to see, learn how to use AI voices. I saw some apps that were pretty good at just from YouTube, and so I need to play with that. But I don't know. I've been feeling kind of, it's like a whole new thing, and so sometimes it feels daunting, and there's a barrier to entry in terms of getting yourself to do something. But this, I don't know. It feels pretty good progress for me right now. I had fun doing it, and yeah, it respects the Bible, and the art style is pretty good. So yeah, so I had to go in and really enforce art style. That was one of the things that I liked. Okay, it's done. And what I liked is it let me see so again, I can see all the prompts, but also let me see what they were using for the art style, because sometimes it just wasn't good. And so, like, for example, this was here on this app, but it wasn't here on the book app. And so once I put it there, it made the art style much better. I don't know why it didn't import. That's not good. That import all doesn't work. and that should work. Yeah, so it put it in. The import RAW didn't work, so I'll probably have to fix that. Or ask AI to fix that. And so just so we could see. So actually, I told it to see it. What it does is it takes all this information and makes a mega prompt. And so this huge prompt, and I think the AI or Nano, there's probably AI that can do it, but as of right now, it's just okay. And so now I'm gonna generate, and we'll see. It's just all right. It's not great. 16-minute video. Oh my goodness, I've been rambling. But that's not bad. Well, this is not bad. But one, Grant is green. This guy is fucking small for some reason. But if you look at it more, this is actually like copy pasted verbatim from the Bible. But that's okay. So this is a little better. But see, these guys are small. It's still not perfect. But I will say that you can just take the picture and you because every time I click, it costs money when I generate. But you can take these and you can edit it. There was a really good one that I generated before where the prompt had that there was an army of slot. And so they were just a bunch of them. Here there's only 3. But Nano the Banana is actually pretty good at editing photos. So like if you have one that you like, you can go in and edit. So for example, I can make this green guy bigger. I guess as a we can do an example. We can look at an example. I think I had that picture that I liked. Yeah. So this I like this picture. There's like army of slot. There's the green guys. But see, the green guys are not that small. They're all large creatures in the game. And so I wanted to make them bigger. So I asked them to make the 2 green slots side bigger. But they kept the small slots here. And so what I did was I circled them to get rid of them, but it kept their staffs. But it's probably because I didn't circle the staff. And then I wanted to turn this guy skin more gray. And so it did it. But then it kept the circle. So I took it out. But the thing is that every time you edit, the quality of the picture sometimes goes down. I don't know how to describe it. Maybe it's just in my mind, but sometimes like the eyes. I don't have the example on me right now, but I've seen it before. But right, so Nano Banana is not that bad at editing, and so you get a good picture. It's good. But I do think the results are better doing this pipeline. It respects the poses sometimes. So let's see if I can get another. Okay, let's give a bad example. This one is like bad most of the time. Well, what I have also noticed is that if there's more characters, it has a harder time. I just noticed I don't have a save function here, but it is what it is. Yeah, as you see, it's you're just waiting most of the time. But I liked where I like where I'm at, and right. So all I really need to do now is where it is. I'm done with the picture generation. I need to make voices. I need to make text boxes, and I need to put those all together. And I think they'll have a visual drama. If it can be automated, which is what I hope, then you can just churn out content like this. Like besides waiting for the AI to do it, you just go in, press the button, and it spits out all the content. I like you can go in and have have the AI just generate all the images at once. You know, since I'm just test driving, I don't want to do that. I just want to look at it a couple at a time. I it had the problem that if there were no descriptions, it just duplicated the main character Kellen. But we'll see an example. But wow, that's not bad. But you see, that's small. But dude, usually this one messed up a lot. But you see, this one dragon has wings too. It's not supposed to. But this is that's not bad. But right, that's just like messed up. Like what's going on here? This is a little bit better, but yeah, these are messed up. But right, this one is good. I think I can go and ask, but you see his face is all messed up. And same thing right here. There's no face. But, so what's this thing? Oh, this is one. Let's see what they do. Oh, that's a nice picture. This one's good. I like that. It's supposed to be a cheerful, ugly guy, but can't be ugly in anime, I guess. But the pictures on the where of taking the novels are good, or at least I like it. Um, so I this is 22 minutes now, but I'm rambling. Yeah, I do feel more comfortable already talking, but I'll just say I try not to say I heard it's not it doesn't it doesn't help in terms of communication, and so I just said it earlier, so I was self conscious about it. Oh, it doesn't have the library. Oh, here, this I like this. It does this scene good, but I'll go back to it. Oh, that's good. It respects all the characters. Oh, that's even better. This no, it's not that good. This isn't good. But I'm pretty sure it can edit. Instead of using purple, use like yellow or blue lightning. These are good pictures. But you see his crown's all messed up. I think AI will get better where it really will be able to respect it. But it's not there yet. Oh, there's no window. It usually has a window. Let's see. Oh, this one's different. It's just there's no window. In the other ones there was a window, but this one didn't. That's not bad either. Let's see. Kind of curious what this one would look like too. But yeah, this is fun. I do need to figure out what I'm gonna do. I so as I was saying earlier, yeah. So I see the big prompt. What I think I can do because I have Google Pro for a year. I think what I'll do is I'll take this prompt, put it over there and see how the result is. I mean, like, I could do that now. I can do that now. Oh, but you had to upload. Well, I'll do that another day. Oh, it's not supposed to have text. Oh, well, it's not fair, I guess, but I this is just all right. But I think Nano Banana can edit it. Oh, his room is. I do want to see his room real quick. The sanctuary. One thing I'll also say, there's a lot in the book that doesn't get into here. I could make it to where it was, but then it's like 30 beats or something like that. Why does he look so smug? Let's see. Head gaze, still slide this lips curl a small wry smirk. Okay. Is it? Oh, that's because he laughed right here. It has that. That's. But yeah, it's not bad. It uses source text. Uh, I did have it to where I can edit it, but that's a lot to go in and edit it. But yeah, the picture generation ain't bad. I like it. So yeah, it's the picture generation is, or that picture stage of this pipeline is done. And so hopefully next week I can start working on something, at least text boxes. I guess I should the persona text box. Let's see. I think it. Yeah. So this I kind of like that. Well, not exactly this one, but the picture and the thing, and the text box. I think I might do something like this. Yeah. And in the background will be pictures. And but I think what really makes or break it is the voice acting. And so but that AI will get better with that with time. So I'm not that worried about that. But if I could set up the pipeline, that would be good. Well, that's my update. 30 minute video. I think I'm just rambling. Maybe I'm too comfortable. Well, that's the video. I'll see you guys.